Elon Musk has named a new female CEO for Twitter, who is supposedly going to start in 6 weeks.
Linda Yaccarino is basically an advertising guru. She spent the last decade with NBC Universal and has brought them over $100 billion in advertising revenue in the last 10 years to that company. So it's really interesting to think about Elon's position here. So we have Tucker Carlson announcing a few days ago that he's going to do his show now on Twitter, right? He didn't say it directly, but he hinted towards that, right? And now you have Elon Musk bringing on a CEO who helped launch Peacock. Peacock fundamentally changed the video streaming service businesses platform across the entire plane of it. Originally, you have the monsters, Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Video. The smart people at NBC, they owned Hulu. So they're turning around and they're going to say, we're going to sell Hulu. They sell Hulu to Disney for $32 billion. The next year, what do they come out with? Peacock. How do they change Peacock? Peacock has a 3-tier system. You can log in and watch videos there for free. All you need is your email and to create your login. Second thing is they have a mid-level tier. Before that, before Peacock did the 1, 2, 3 tier, you know, the free with ads and without advertising tiers, no one else did that. They are the originators of that. So my vision that I see happening with Twitter now is it's not going to be Twitter anymore.
X.com is the name that is going to be his umbrella website.
Right? Yeah, and so it's interesting to think that, you know, 66% of all social media users are now watching video. You're starting to see that 66% of the engagement is coming from video engagement, and that's it. So now you have probably the largest, was the largest host for evening television on cable, Tucker Carlson, going over to Twitter, and he's going to do a show there. And now you have someone who was a fundamental piece into launching one of the largest video streaming platforms in the world, running as a CEO for Twitter. Twitter is definitely making the move towards becoming a video streaming system. I don't know if they're going to do a platform, paid service, but they're stepping into that realm and they're going full steam ahead with it.
A few weeks ago, Elon actually opened up, he increased the gigabyte size of video files that you could put on Twitter. I started uploading some stuff I put on YouTube onto Twitter as well, just to see how it does. But yeah, basically Twitter, but from what it looks like, he wants to become similar to YouTube, to have those same video capabilities.
Is there an opportunity here for somebody to open up Twitter 2.0 and just make it 150 characters again? I'm interested to see what could be there. Any entrepreneurs who watch this, think about that for a second. 150 characters, original Twitter. You might not get.
I always found it a little limiting.
Of course, but it was about what were you going to say with what you were given, right? So you know you have Jay-Z, who was one of the first people to come out and speak publicly about using Twitter as a musician, right? He put it in his songs. So it's interesting to really think about, you know, is someone going to step into that space? Even if you don't get to 30 million users or 60 million users, however many users Twitter has, maybe you get 1 million, even if you get 500,000, that's a pretty powerful place to have people voice their 150 characters.
It's also interesting to see, just like you said with Jay-Z, like in the past, these social media sites, I think they strategically got certain celebrities to use them to, you know, to get lots of people onboarding. And you can now see the similar plan with Tucker Carlson, major news celebrity, on the other side, the conservative celebrity. Elon's doing the same thing with him. So it's pretty interesting to see. But basically, these platforms, you need major personalities to use them. Otherwise, people won't get on there. So, you know, if you think that it's organic growth that happens on these platforms, I don't think it is. I think it's always a coordinated business plan. You have strategic, you know, influencers, celebrities to say, hey, follow me on Twitter. And it gradually builds like that. I don't think it's genuinely organic at all.
Yeah, people don't invest millions of dollars on organic based strategies. They invest millions of dollars on strategically proven growth. So that's exactly what happens. But that being said, I think Linda Yaccarino is a good choice, and I'm curious to see where Twitter goes with their video streaming, if it's going to be paid, if it's going to be free, how they're going to present this. Are they going to follow a locals.com where you pay to subscribe to Tucker Carlson's page to watch his videos? You know, where does this
I think
all
they
go?
might. I think they might, because they've already released the like memberships thing that you can do on Twitter, monetization, as like you can provide extra content for your subscribers. YouTube and Instagram have that, and now Twitter has it too. Potentially, you know, you can have subscriber only content on Twitter. I'm currently being considered for it. They haven't approved me for it yet. You guys can follow me on Twitter, actually, Real Ben Hedges, at Real Ben Hedges on Twitter.
And our Dirty Money is on Twitter as well.
At Dirty Money Show, same as our other social media. Yeah, I don't really post that much these days. I try, but it's hard to manage when you've got Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, so many different ones. But Twitter, it's a little different. It's, you know, it's more of a conversation, I find, on Twitter. You know, Instagram's like photos, YouTube is video, Twitter is more like interesting conversation.
Twitter is an engagement from both sides. Trending topics are legitimate. There's nothing censored.